God's gonna let you know and tell you when it's time to change your environment. You see, John chapter 3, verse 6 tells us that which is born of the flesh is flesh, but that which is born of the spirit is spirit. You see, part of being born again is being reborn in your mindset, being born of the spirit. When you change and you start living for God, there's lots of people and things that you will have to give up that's attached to this world. You see, when you start living for God, a lot of the things that you used to find fun, whether it be hobbies, certain places you go to, certain people that you hang around, certain things that you do, will start to lose their interest. Some things won't be as fun anymore, some things won't be as entertaining or enjoyable, or you just won't feel the same way about some of the things you used to do. And not all of these things are sinful, but some of these things are just pulling you away from God. Some of these things are people are taking too much of your time. And you see, that's one of the ways that God speaks to us. When you no longer find interest or value in the things that you used to do, to people that you used to hang around, that's a clear sign from God that it's time to change your environment. It's time to move forward. But a lot of you guys are unable to move forward because you still want to hold on to the past. You still want to keep old friends around you. You still want to keep doing old things. And you still want to stick to old ways of doing things which do not align for the path that God has envisioned for you. You see, a lot of you guys fall short of your true purpose all because you are not willing to give up the things of this world. The Bible literally tells us, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Your mind is only going to be renewed and transformed if you not only understand the Word of God, but are able to take it in and apply it to your life and live your life based upon what it said. Because it doesn't matter. You could read and study the Bible day in and day out. You could know the Word of God. You could know exactly how you're supposed to be living. But if you are not willing to actually apply it to your life and do it, it's all in vain. It all doesn't matter. And another thing that I wanted to mention is that the Bible is a history book. Yes, the Bible does have laws and commandments. Yes, the Bible does tell us what's right and what's wrong. But the Bible is a history book. And when you have the Spirit, when you are walking in the Spirit, you know what is right. You know the things that you shouldn't be doing. You know the path and the direction in which God is pushing you. But you make a willful choice whether you are going to follow the Spirit or if you're going to follow this world. Matthew chapter 16 verse 25, as well as Luke chapter 17 verse 33, as well as in some other parts of the Bible, literally tell us the person who tries to save their life will lose it, but the person who loses their life for my sake will find it. And what this is saying is the person who tries to save their worldly life, who tries to continue to live the way that they are, the person who cannot let go of these things that are holding them back will ultimately end up losing their life. But the person who is willing to lose the life that they have, the materialistic possessions, the ungodly friends and relationships, the bad habits that's pulling them away from God, the person who's willing to give up that life for God ultimately will find true life in God.